Okay, I really hope the camera's in the right position here, but going for a Rivet Wars character. So, start with the base, wild flesh, milky colour. So we're going to try and get his green uniform done as quick as possible. So I'm going to use a bit of a hairdryer to give me a bit of advantage tonight. I'm only doing the one, but I thought I'd try and get it on camera. I just really hope that the camera is actually on him, because the last couple of videos I've done always seem to have it slightly the wrong angle. But it's fixed to my head as well, so I'm trying to keep my head still as well. And if you can hear the noise in the background, it's my daughters going for a bath. One of them's very noisy. Right. Most of the time when I've done these guys' helmets, I've actually painted them all separately, so that I can get slightly shades of... I don't want all that in there. Slightly different shades of green on their hats each time, although they're all obviously for the same unit, etc. It's a little bit light, that one. A little bit darker, there we go. This is just a cheapy set-up brush I'm using to do this, so I'm not really paying too much attention to it. Alright, just get the quick hairdryer. Get the worst off it. Alright, push them to the back because they've been used. Now we're going to get the Rhinox hide brown out, which is going to be the rifle. So most of the rifle is actually more metallic than anything. That's that done. Then I go for a bit of a reddish brown, which is Doomball brown, which I've been using for the boots. So hopefully you can see this. I'm trying to keep it away from me because last time I was holding it down here no one could see it. That's that done. Right. Now if this is going to be a little bit of flesh, which is just a scale paint basic flesh. I don't actually do a lot on the flesh for these. I tend to leave them a little bit grubby once I put the wash on, so it looks like they've actually been in battle. I don't think my family upstairs realise I'm recording down here, because you can probably hear her singing away up there. If not, you're lucky. Just kidding. My 4.5-year-old's got a lovely singing voice. bit of flesh colour down there, which I don't particularly want, but most of that's going to get taken out of the wash anyway. Now switch to the more detailed brush, just for a couple of little bits. Being a little bit of white on his shirt. And his little allied star on his helmet. I'm not worried about these allied stars being that perfect because they'd have painted them on anyway. So their shaky hands probably about as good as mine. There we go. I say I'm hoping the camera's picking all this up. Right. About 4 more colours left of the base. Let's just dry that off. Next up, let's just black his little beady eyes. On paintbrush. Don't do proper chibi eyes on these because they're so tiny. I did try and it just looked too small and weird. So I tend to just do black and white on them. Anybody worrying what's floating in that jar there? It's a painting puck, I believe they're called. And it's very handy. Just breaks up some of the paint on the brush. I find it works quite nicely. So again, I hope this is in shot. I've tilted the camera a bit more, so it's almost straight down, so hopefully it's not pointing down here and it's pointing here. Because I say, it's not just the camera angle, it's also where I place it on my head with the strap around it. Sometimes it makes it go off at a weird angle. But if I find they keep coming out with weird imagery, then what I'll start doing is I'll put the camera on a tripod next to me. I just find that I'm always whacking the thing with my elbow. Yep, another rendition of Vampirina upstairs if the camera's picking it up. Straps are coming from the back to the front over his shoulders here. There's a little bit of flesh there that I don't want. Let's just get rid of that. And where did I put that? I think I had another. Oh well, I don't know what I've done with that, but I had plans to use a different colour for his hair. X88 is what I've been doing the bases with. I'm actually going to use this on his hair as well. Again, any errors and mistakes can be tidied up later, but try to most of it in the right places now. Saves time. I've got a habit of paint straight out the pot, but there's normally a fair amount of water still floating around on my brushes, so it goes on fairly smooth. Okay. Now you can hear my 4-month-old in the background as well, if this camera's picking it all up. So, that's that. Now water this down a bit. Goes on fairly quickly. There we go. That's all the base gone. Now what we're going to do, a little bit of metallic, and then what I'll probably do is hairdryer it and put the wash on and turn the camera off for a second, because nobody really wants to hear a hairdryer go for about 5 minutes while I wash it and sort it out. We'll see. How long I've taken so far doing this? They're not that complicated, these, to be fair. I think I've still got about 5 or 6 of these riflemen left to do on the Allied troops. Right, there's a little bit of a metal bit there from the braces. Another bit there. There you go. Just there we go. So, quick hair dry. Something on that base there. I don't know what that is, but I don't want that there. Couple little bits I don't want on there. Right. Now we're going to do the wash. So right, we needed all this wash going into the recesses, etc. everywhere. I've got a habit of just slapping this stuff on and then reworking stuff afterwards, especially around the base. I like the bases on these. I'm not sure whether I should have painted them metal or what, but since they're standing in no man's land and on dirt and stuff, I think the brown works better for me than a sort of metallic. Right, that's the wash done. Sorry for this quick hair dry job. So, as you can probably tell, it's more or less dry. So, I want to go back through the colours. A habit of just, again, using the lid to mix in my paints, which is never really a good idea. Most of this is dry. What isn't dry will dry when I'm painting anyway. Just check this up there as well. Nearly forgot then. Right. A smidgen of white. Where's the brown? So he's getting there pretty fast. So now we're going to go for the old couple of little bits on the boots. Right, I'll do a bit of work on the eyes now. So I tend to leave the star fairly alone. So it just makes it look grubby. Right, go back to the original hat colours. A bit of this on the uniform as well. So it seems the cuffs and the collars are always a slightly different shade of green to the rest of it. Alright, that's how the rest of the uniform. So it's just going around highlighting the green, bit of white in the green. There you go, it's looking like that now. I'm going to do a couple of almost completely white highlight bits. Directly on there. I say not everywhere, but just a couple of little white bits. Right, getting there. So I've done all the greens as well, so I've literally got about 4 colours left to do on him. let's just do the black next. So we'll go tonight. So like I can say, you can't really do much with them eyes, or at least I can't. They're just too small. Right, a couple of highlights to go. So just using the old scale metallics again. As I said, I've literally tried loads of different ones, and these are my favourites. Until I try something else, I guess. If I ever do. I just find they go on really nicely. And yes, this is a shot glass with some blue tack on it. I think it was £1 for 12 plastic shot glasses and £1 for the blue tack. So yep, this happens to be my holding device. Fits quite nicely in my fist if I need it. Right, add a tiny little dab of white to this flesh. As I said, I don't do too much highlighting on the flesh because I kind of want them to look grubby, like they've been in a vat. Eyelid in there. So not too much on the flesh. And there you go. So now all we've got is the base highlights, pretty much. And a bit in the hair. Trying to make the hair too white though, because it'll almost look flesh colour. Bit in the eyebrows as well. My moustache I'm actually going to make darker. I want it to stand out a bit more because it looks like it's blending in too much with the flesh. And alright, I thought I missed a bit of, yeah, there is a tiny bit of sideburn there. Just seem to have missed as well. Let's go back over the hair a little bit. Don't want too much white in there, or as much white as I've put in there. There you go. Let's say heel. I don't know, I just did that, I want that anyway. Just gonna sort the base out. Let's do it this way. Need to put that back in the wrong pot. As I said, I'm terrible for just sticking brushes in the top of pots. I've got really bad habits, and that's just me. I said, hopefully, again, this is coming out fairly clear. So I don't know what everyone else does in setups for these kind of things, lighting and various other things. You know, it's a desk light cost probably about 15 quid. Nothing fancy. Right, now I'm just going to go straight into pure white. Just on a few bits. Almost done. And there we have him. All done, ready for battle. I found these little stick-on, I suppose tumbleweeds you could call them. There you go. Those are all ready. It'll look slightly different once I've varnished them, because I get rid of all the glossiness. But yeah, quick Rivet Wars Rifleman.